Hello everyone, welcome back for the Nintember Black Box Spectacular, and here we have a game that I really enjoyed during my youth, after I got it, for what's left of youth. Anyway, this is Gumshoe. It is a light gun game, so much like Duck Hunt, the fact that I'm using a mouse instead of an actual zapper is a detriment. I used to have a fairly large TV, and I was reasonably accurate with the zapper, so I'm much faster that way. And much more accurate than I am trying to click a mouse that gets washed out by the flashing that the light gun induces on the screen. So anyway, I'm just saying, don't expect good gameplay. Don't even expect me to get past the first stage. If I do, I'll consider that a miracle. I will take 3 stabs at this. Hopefully, one of the 3, we get to see the second stage. It's not a guarantee. So anyway, what is Gumshoe? It is effectively what we would call a runner game today. Stevenson will walk pretty much just at a very dogged pace to the right. You have to make him jump and clear out the obstacles in his path. How you do this? This is a light gun game. You shoot him to make him jump, and you shoot the obstacles to make them disappear and not be a problem. There are obstacles you cannot shoot, like the skulls you will see in the background. You have to make sure Stevenson does not touch them. Or pretty much anything else. The only thing Stevenson can touch in this game are balloons. He can touch the Black Panther diamonds. And he can touch the power-ups that certain birds drop. That's it. Anything else is going to kill him. Falling off the bottom of the stage puts him into a bottomless pit. Also kills him. So, with that said, one more thing to note. You have a limited number of bullets. You have 50 of them to start. Every time you shoot Stevenson, luckily, it does not take a bullet away from you. Every time you shoot anywhere else on the screen, whether it be empty space, an enemy, what have you, it will take a bullet. If you run out of bullets, you can't shoot anything but Stevenson can pick up more bullets by grabbing balloons. And if you grab all the balloons on the stage, you get a 1-up, which is very handy, but also really freaking difficult. I don't think I ever managed to do it at all, even when I was good at this game. So, let's get started. I will take my 3 cracks at this to try to at least see the second stage. It has a plot. Stevenson has his daughter kidnapped by King Dom. King Dom wants the 5 Black Panther diamonds. And this is the game of rocks fall, everyone dies, as far as I'm concerned, because the hardest section for me to pass in this game may not be the freaking rock fall, which you will hopefully see soon enough, but it might as well be. You can only shoot so fast, you can't rapid fire. It would be nice if you could, but they did not give you the ability to shoot quickly. You can only shoot because of the way the light gun works. And the fact that it has to take that picture of the screen to see what you just shot so the game can actually react to it correctly. Around here, we should start seeing some birds that give power. There it is. If they give you chicken, those are points. Largely not what you're hoping for. You're hoping for one of a few actual power-ups. One of which you will probably see if this game decides to give it to you is what's called a lucky drink. It's a little thing that turns Stevenson pink and allows him to soak up a hit. Also, you need to shoot the birds right over Stevenson, or yep, screwed that up. The brim of his hat hit the skull and killed me. But you need to shoot those power-ups directly over Stevenson, or there's a chance they will just fall to the off the map, because they actually have to come reasonably close to Stevenson. I hate this part. I hate this part. I hate this part. The game really hated me that time, because a lot of the times those rocks will fall harmlessly away from you. And you only have to dodge a few of them. There's the lucky drink I could have used a second ago. It allows you to take one hit from anything and not die. And up here is the diamond. Once you hear that little tune, you know you are right at it. So one thing you want to do for this, not every section, but this section in particular, you will tend to want to stay above everything. It's gonna get mean. I always pick the wrong side there. And I almost always hit that one skull you just saw me hit. Almost always. Why? Because for some reason I juke to try to hit the bottle. Those little armadillos get right up in you, and you've got to shoot them when they open up. And there's the end of the stage. Thank God. I survived. I made it to stage 2. I won't need 3 tries to get to stage 2. Thank God. So now the time is 12:02. Clear this phase in 6 hours, which means we have 6 minutes. I'm going to die horribly here. I will continue from this spot just so I can see if I can show off more of this when I die. Because it's not a matter of it's not a matter of if I die, it's when. Those birds do not drop power-ups. Why did I aim over there? Oh well. Those birds don't drop power-ups, they're just obstacles that turn into chicken and bonus points. Luckily, like I said, once you clear the stage, you can continue from stage 2, where, obviously, you've already seen it ramps up a little bit in the difficulty with each stage. Also gives you a lot more obstacles to deal with. But now, unfortunately, we start with only 50 bullets versus the multiple. That's what I get for trying to get those balloons, isn't it? Yeah. Thankfully, you can continue multiple times, because I am, as I said, really bad at this. Just trying to grab all the bullets I can, so I have buffer. I should have died 2 or 3 times by now. Ooh, that was close. Ah! You can see that what we're coming up against is getting worse and worse as it goes. You can kind of, if you're good with the timing, better than me, you can kind of juggle Stevenson against the bottom of something to give yourself a slight pause. Ah. You have to hit just the right spot, and I did not. Oh well. So that's Gumshoe. Let's see if I can get back to stage 2. Probably not. It's only been 11 minutes. Somebody's probably getting a kick out of me failing horribly at this game. Somebody somewhere. You can kinda sorta learn when the enemies are gonna show up. It's been too long for me. Obviously. And also, doing this with the mouse is not doing good things to my wrist. My wrist is not appreciating. Why was it not firing? I was clicking. It decided not to fire. Good. Those were worth 300. I forgot how much they were worth. As I never hit them in the original, because I never cared. I was too busy dodging all the freaking bottles. But yeah, this was a game I could complete way back when. That almost was out of his range. Sometimes they'll drop extra lucky drinks on you. They don't give you any more invincibility past the first hit. There are also other power-ups. A helmet, which will protect you from the falling rocks. Shoes, which will make you invincible to skulls. And those power-ups last until you die to something else. Which, once you got really good at this game, was a lot less often than normal. Yep, I had to actually hit game over in the middle. I forgot that. Oh well. That's enough. I failed horribly, but I did see stage 2, so that's a win in my book at this point. If this were a zapper, I would try to clear the game, but it's not. It's just a mouse. So, tomorrow, something that I've got to rig up a second controller for, even if I don't have a second player. So, as we watch Stevenson get pummeled by a bottle here, take care, folks. I'll see you later.